this big decision to merge GL and DNV?
Yes, well, I think, of course, first of all, it is an important shareholder decision. I think that's something we have to appreciate. But at the same time, we were looking into a possibility to further expand and to grow the activities of Maritime as a group. And we came to the conclusion that a merger with the right party would be an excellent opportunity to grow our business in all areas. But of course, it's important to find the right partner, and in DNV we have found the right partner.
Regarding the approval by the European Union, how the process continues?
Well, we had to do approval in a number of constituencies, and one of them was Europe, one of them was China, one of them was Korea and the United States. The last authority to approve was China, which happened recently, and I think the whole process went extremely well. There are no restrictions, we have no corrective actions, so all authorities have approved the merger for 100%. So there are no further restrictions, and the closing took place on the 11th of September, and we are now merged as one company.
What new opportunities and prospect reaches new scheme?
Well, I think what is important is that with the combined technology we have in-house, the combined experience and the technical know-how, we are able to really cover all ship types, all ship segments. And on top of that, we will really have a large and very dense global network available. And I think, particularly for our customers in shipping, having a very dense network, a global network, with many competent surveyors all around the world is extremely important. Availability and short response times are very important, and by combining our two networks, we have a network second to none.
Tell us briefly the size of the new group.
Well, the new group, if we look in number of people, I think it's a people's business. You talk about 17,000 people all over the world, which of course for our type of business is quite big. We are talking about 4 different business divisions, business areas. We're looking into an enormous customer base, sort of 13 to 14,000 different ships in our class, if we look at Maritime, and a joint turnover of something like €2.5 billion based on 2012 figures.
In which section the new scheme will give priority?
Well, I think what is important at the moment is that we now merge the companies and make it work, that we establish joint processes, that we establish a joint IT network, and that the people of the different legacy organizations start working together. And I think, as I stated before, that the joint competence will enable us to serve all markets we are in, and also to explore new markets in a more successful way, particularly also with our advisory business. We should be able to support the shipping companies all around the world in all different ship types.
Now, how is the cooperation between the two classification societies?
Well,
two different cultures.
Yes, until a couple of weeks ago we were competitors, but we always have been very respectful competitors. And I think the DNA, the attitude, the values of the companies were very much the same. It's very much about quality, it's about research and development, it's about innovation. So I think there's been a lot of mutual respect. And if I speak to my colleagues all around the world, I can tell you that the far majority thinks that DNV is the best partner for us. And of course there is a different culture, but bear in mind that we are both globally operating companies, where we have many foreign offices and we have people employed from all over the world. So we are really truly a global company.
What the merge means for the Greek market?
Well, I think we are able to now combine our forces here. We will join our teams in Piraeus, for instance. And I think what it means is that we have more competence, we have more surveyors available, we have more technical people available here in the joint offices. And I think the joint experience of the two teams here, both very strong teams, both very successful teams, is really building a dream team for Piraeus. And of course we have identified the Greek shipping market as one of our key customer segments. That's why we are building up an extremely strong presence in Piraeus, and where we will have more services and more support. And I think that's also why we have identified Piraeus as one of the main hubs in our network.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.